It is officially 2025 and you can feel it's electric in the air. At least you can in my house. So I just jumped off of a call that was a coaching call from my coach or one of my coaches. Yes, I have multiples. I believe in coaching so much. There are so many reasons to have coaches and to experience coaching. But if you haven't, you have to go do that, especially if you want 2025 to be one of the best years yet. I am sitting here on fire for 2025. And if you aren't on fire for 2025, go find a coach. All right. Today we are going to talk about how confidence actually impacts your life. Think about this. What does it feel like to feel or be confident? What does that feel like in your body? Does it really make a difference in your life if you are confident and self-assured, or if you are simply going through life struggling to feel good about yourself? Well, the answer is yes. And of course, you know that it matters. It matters beyond comprehension, and it is tethered to and threads through so much of every single thing that you do. Today, we're going to skim the surface a little bit and talk about a few ways that confidence can make your life easier. Welcome to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast. I'm on a quest to help you find the most confident version of you. I help women become the most authentic version of themselves by helping them find clarity around who they are and who they want to be. My goal is to help women sift through all that noise that they have in their head about who they should be or who they shouldn't be, and create a plan to be exactly who they want to be. You don't have to continue to live with anxiety, high stress, and overwhelm. You can, little by little, get back to a place of peace and live with more contentment than you ever thought possible. You don't have to merely survive day to day. There is a life waiting for you, thriving. Grab your coffee, your favorite colored pen, and a pad of paper because we're headed out to find your confidence today. So how does confidence make your life easier? Well, the first thing is that you worry less about what people think. It simply becomes less and less important what people think when you have confidence in what you think about yourself, about the world. So one of my coaches used to use this phrase, and it is so true. It's none of your business what other people think of you. Really, think about that for just a second. What would you do differently in your life if you didn't care or believe it was any of your business what other people thought about you? This is life-changing. I could stop here right now, and if you truly embodied this thought process and became confident enough in yourself that you didn't care about what other people thought about you, it would change your life. Then number 2, you actually become less critical of yourself and of others. Confident people know the difference between constructive feedback and criticism. Being critical of something is created from a place of judgment, but being an expert at looking at things in your life and in other people's lives from a place of this genuine desire to help and improve, this is where sharing your thoughts about something can really help someone and can make a difference if it's wanted and if it's requested that you give them some feedback. When you're evaluating yourself, be kind, be truthful, and make sure to give yourself a little grace. If you have feedback for yourself or others that is laced with judgment, that is how you know that you're not coming from a confident, self-assured place. So be on a watch out for that. Number 3, you are willing to take risk and make decisions faster. Confident individuals are willing to take risk because they know that it doesn't mean anything about them. And if it doesn't work out, they know that they can figure out another way to do it. When you have that knowing inside of you, you make quicker decisions because you realize failing faster gets you to your goal much faster than overthinking or being risk adverse. Let me tell you, I have always been this overthinking guru. I'm very, very good at it. But I've realized how much I'm just lying to myself. Yes, there needs to be some calculated thoughts that go into making good decisions and solid decisions and taking risk. But there comes a point, and we all know where that point is, that you're overthinking and you're not taking steps forward. Confident people are just more willing to take risk and make decisions faster. Number 4, you don't let failure stop you, because when you fail, you know that that is gold. Why? Because you are learning from it and you're able to move on. But confident people know this, and they use failure as a tool, not a stop sign. The one tool I share all the time, and if you use this and you ask these 3 simple questions: what went right? What went wrong? What could I do better next time? That tool or that process will transform the way that you use failure. It will turn your failures into wins. And if you truly learn how to lean into your failures and use them as growth funnels, you will crush your goals and you will find yourself loving the idea of failure. Failure can equal growth, and confident people use it to their advantage. Use failure to your advantage and don't let it stop you. Number 5, and this one I think I love the most. When you are confident, you are more attractive to others and to yourself. This is super, super fun. There are some of you who are thinking, nope, I have to wear the right clothes, I have to have the right job, I have to know the right people. That's how I'm attractive to other people. And I won't argue with you that these things can influence how other people perceive you. But give me a confident person in the wrong outfit, no job, and a newbie in town, and that's the person that I'll be drawn to and other people in the room will be drawn to, versus the person who's in the right clothes, has the right job, and who knows all the right people. If they're not confident, it doesn't matter. We tend to repel people when we are not in a place of confidence. People are absolutely drawn to you naturally when you exude confidence. Concentrate on your confidence and you're going to attract the right partner. You're going to be feeling better about yourself. And when you walk in a room, you become a magnet. Build your confidence and you'll have that X factor that is magical and many things will change. Number 6, you experience a lot less anxiety and stress when you are confident. Look, stress and anxiety are created by a number of things, so confidence isn't going to cure them, but it is absolutely impacting your belief in yourself to handle difficult situations and to deal with challenging situations. So those ideas that you have about yourself, being able to handle difficult situations and deal with challenging life circumstances, it creates more anxiety and stress for you. So when you build your confidence and your ability to handle those things, you automatically have less anxiety and stress. A confident person knows they're going to figure things out even if they're hard or create challenges. Number 7, your relationships feel more connected, including, and most importantly, the relationship you have with yourself. When was the last time you felt completely connected? When was the last time you felt connected to yourself? What about feeling connected with your friend or a family member? Simply put, if you aren't feeling confident, you probably aren't feeling connected. Confident people don't need approval from others. They aren't dependent on others. They understand that other people are unique and they don't need to be controlled. Yes, I recognize there are many factors and generalizations that I just made. The general rule of thumb is that being a confident individual doesn't need anything from anyone else, and therefore the relationships you have with others are just a bonus. You typically, if you're confident, you want the relationships versus need those relationships. There's a small shift right there that allows the relationship to ebb, flow, and grow. If you find yourself in a relationship that is not going well, you're going to benefit from working on your confidence. You don't have to change the other person to change the relationship. You want to fight me on this, and that's okay. I too get caught up in trying to change my husband all the time or my family. But here's the truth, it rarely works. And I want to ask you this one question. If it does work, if you change someone else to fit into what you need them to be to feel good about yourself, are you undermining the relationship? If the person changes simply to keep the relationship, are they really being their authentic self? This goes for you too. If you are changing just to maintain a relationship, at what point do you stop being you? Don't worry. I get that you need to make compromises in relationships to enjoy one another. This is completely different, and it's a fine line between controlling and making someone else change to be in your relationship. So I'm going to challenge you to do some soul searching. And if you're willing, I will challenge you to work on your confidence before you try to change yourself for someone else or trying to change someone else to fit your needs and belief that it would create more connection. Typically, control does not create connection. Confidence creates connection, and it will help you deepen your relationships. I would say relationships with myself and with others are probably where I have struggled. And what I learned is that I was having this belief about myself that was blocking the connection I felt with some people. Even family members, if I recognize that there isn't a connection, oftentimes it's what I'm thinking about that relationship. There's no connection, and that connection is often tied to my confidence and what I believe about myself if that relationship isn't functioning the way I thought it should or would. So if this is you and you are just ready to be more connected to yourself and to other people that you love, by the way, sign up for the 12-week challenge. At the end of that 12-week challenge, I guarantee you will feel more connected to yourself and to other people, more than you have ever felt. That 12-week challenge is simply coaching and support in between, and it will give you what you need to get through all these belief systems that you've created, these walls you've created, and these expectations that you've created that are destroying your confidence. That confidence that you have or don't have, it impacts every single thing you do. It impacts what you say, it impacts how you show up, and the why, quote unquote, behind doing it. So if you want a different life, start with building your confidence, changing your mindset around you, and the rest will follow. Pinky promise. I'm curious. What other ways do you see your confidence influencing your life? What areas of your life do you feel confident and self-assured all the time? And then what areas of your life do you struggle to feel confident? One interesting thing is that you may be really confident in one area of your life and not confident in another area of your life. And that is perfectly normal and pretty common. So don't beat yourself up. Don't shame yourself. Just take some time to build some confidence by using tools that will help you become more confident over time. If you haven't listened to episode 61, I give you actual tools that you can do to do that. And of course, if you want one-on-one support to actually work on your specific issues and have a plan for you to get accomplished goals or feel more confident, sign up for the 12-week challenge. This challenge is going to be the best thing you do in 2025. For yourself and for those around you, your job, the people you work with, your spouse, and actually, more importantly, yourself. So let's make 2025 count. I don't know about you, but 2024 was a good year, but I am just ready to move on to another year and have some different fire about the year. And I am there. I'm super excited. I want you to be super excited too. So come along with me. Let's make this year count. Thank you for listening in today. And if you haven't already, drop down and leave a 5-star rating and review. And most importantly, share your favorite episode with your friend and family. The other thing I want you to make sure to do is check out all the freebies that I have available for you. And right now, Plan Your Success is the best way to get 2025 off to a rockin' start. The link is in the show notes. And also, I have my 12-week challenge. If you are serious about reaching your goals, about becoming more confident to be the best version of you, the 12-week challenge is your best bet. Do not wait until next year to realize your dreams and become your best you. Thanks again for listening in. Join me here every Tuesday. Love you big.